All right, everybody. We're gonna be playing around with Mario Paint today. So Mario Paint, it is not necessarily a game. It is more of, an application, a tool for the Super Nintendo. It's not Super Mario centric. The box art will tell you otherwise. I mean, Mario's right there. It's a very cool looking art of Mario there. He's got his little paint hat. I think it's actually might just be the same hat. He's just wearing it backwards. He's painting, he's got paint on his hat. But yeah, it's not Super Mario centric. What this is it's a creation tool. What you can do with this software, this game, it's not a game technically, is you can, well, first of all, you can paint. It's a lot like Microsoft Paint on Windows, but on the Super Nintendo, it's kind of one way to put it, or just a general just drawing application for your Super Nintendo. And you can also make music and do little animations and stuff. How this works is basically you use the Super Nintendo mouse right here. It can only be used with the Super Nintendo mouse. You cannot use the regular controller or anything like that, which I don't even know why you would want to use the regular controller. Good luck trying to draw something with that thing. And you use this mouse pad that you got here. This is the Nintendo branded mouse pad. As you can't see it because it's just not focusing. Yeah, so you don't need to use this a Nintendo branded mouse pad. I mean, it's just a hunk of plastic with some rubber feet on it. You can use basically any hunk of plastic or just really any flat surface. And yeah, just like this, you can just move it around like it's a computer mouse on an actual computer like you'd be doing with Microsoft Paint. This mouse is a little, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but is a little yellowed. A lot of Super Nintendo stuff is kind of prone to that. The Super Nintendo mouse is pretty old, obviously, and you can just tell that by the circle thing right there. Let's try and get it out of here. I don't know why I said the circle thing, but I just did. So it's a spear. It's a little tiny rubber ball, and that is how they used to make mice back in the day. They would use a rubber ball, and that would sense it. Pretty nifty. I gotta be careful with this. This was one of my first Super Nintendo things I got. Maybe not one of my first, but I remember getting this and I thought it was really cool. I actually did use this a lot when I first started getting into the Super Nintendo. It was a really fun time. I found the whole box at a game store. That was the coolest thing to me at the time because I had never owned an old game box like that. So that was really cool. But enough rambling about how this thing all works. Let's actually show it in action. All right, everyone, we have the Super Nintendo up and loaded. This is the Mario Paint title screen. And you'll see the title screen is quite silly, as you can tell. We got Mario going across. That's the Super Mario World sprite. But before we actually get into the game, you can do a ton of crazy stuff. You can make Mario small. You can I didn't even intend to do that. But yeah, you can crush Mario. I don't even know what the hell that is. That's pretty peculiar. You can make it black for a second. It's a bomb. There's the Totaka's song. That is a Nintendo composer. He sneaks that little song into a lot of the games he composes. Oh, you have a cool landscape. Look at that. I don't know what the A does. Let's see. Yoshi has funny music now. Mario Paint staff. Shout out to them. They're the individuals behind this great software. Let's see what the T does. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, you can actually paint on the title screen. That's pretty neat. Gets you a glimpse into what all this is about. TM, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, we've done everything in the Mario Paint title screen as far as I'm aware, except for actually starting the game. You have to click Mario. You got these guys doing some workout. Get workout. Do it. All right, here we are. They start you off with the Nintendo Red. That's pretty interesting. One thing you'll notice, Alrighty, do not go super fast or it's gonna look bad, unless that's your intentional, like artistic intention. If you want it to be super, kind of look like that, where it's not like a, here, I'll show you what it should look like that. There you go, nice smooth line here. So we got all, you can just, you know, go for days. You got, you know, a decent, you know, play field when it comes to drawing. So, you know, let's just get rid of all this. So you get the undo dog. You can only undo one thing. I guess the Super Nintendo just doesn't have the memory capabilities for it. Yeah, you got all these crazy erasing things. So you can just do a typical erase like that. But that might take a while, depending on what you draw. It might be a lot of stuff on the screen. So you can do tons of crazy stuff. So let me just show you one of them. You may recognize this from the Wii Photo channel. This is where that rocket ship originally came from. For those out of the loop, you know, the Wii Photo channel also had an eraser tool, and it used that rocket as well. I'll show some of the erasing tools in a bit. So let's draw something nifty. I'm gonna draw, we're gonna draw the competitor. We're gonna draw the Sega Genesis 6-button controller, just because it's on the floor. So I'm just gonna draw that. So, you know, as you know, many of you may know from like Microsoft Paint, it's not super easy to draw with a mouse, and especially with a mouse like this. This thing has a ball in it. Like, it's not super precise, but I'm gonna try my best. Oh wow, already off to a horrible start. We're not trying to make the best art here. Let me get rid of this. Yeah, yikes. So let's go to the text. You can actually use text. So we got, what? I don't know what's going on. Whatever, we'll just do this. It's backwards, whatever. We're just playing around with this. We're not making the most crazy artwork ever. Yeah, I can see right there. Yeah, you can you know, switch how the letters are. So you know, let's do X, which is one of the buttons on the Genesis controller. Wherever it is, I don't see X. There it is. You have to go to the other page. I know there is a way that you can actually change the colors of the letter. I'm not sure. I know this drawing looks super bad, you know, but I do have experience using Mario Paint. My profile picture currently was actually drawn in Mario Paint on an emulator, because this was before I had my retro tink, and so I wasn't able to get like good picture quality out of my Super Nintendo, or just even like a good upscale. So I just used an emulator. So it was definitely a lot easier to draw on that, because I was using a better, you know, mouse. There is actually a third-party mouse for the Super Nintendo that's like a more modern mouse, which is pretty neat. So, you know, shout outs to that. Let's try and get this little crevice here. There we go. Yeah, this is horrible. I mean, it's not like my profile picture was, you know, or is really that good looking, but it has some artistic integrity at least. It's been a while since I made that. Those were the good old days, man. Like, you know, it's been almost 5 years since I made that. I know that's the thing. Trying to fill in the little crevices can be very, very annoying in this game. I know I tried to make the text in like Japanese, so let me try and find the text here. I know there's like differently, yeah, right here. I made it in like Japanese. Yeah, here we go. I don't know exactly how I did it. I know I was able to make it like bigger. But yeah, I tried to spell out like bagel in Japanese, but I don't think I really know how the Japanese characters, I still don't. But I don't really know how like Japanese like characters work. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll just use it as like, so this is like the alphabet. So like A, B, C, D. So I just assumed this was like A, B, C, D. That's probably not the case. Japanese is a lot more complicated than that. So, you know, if anyone speaks Japanese, please let me know what my thing says on my profile picture. It's probably just gibberish. Yeah, this drawing sucks. So I'm just gonna show another erasing thing just to show you. We got this. That's pretty cool. We can even undo. I'm just gonna speed run them. We got this one. That's pretty cool. That's cool. They're all really cool, actually. Has like water sound effects. It's turning black and white. It's glitching out. Whew. Jeez, that one goes on forever, it feels like. My God. I don't know why I thought that was funny, but that one's quick. I think this might be the quickest of them all. Dude, if you want it quick, just do that. But you know, if you want to have some fun, do the rocket, do some of the kind of crazy ones like the water one. Like you got plenty of options. That's really cool. Like they didn't need to do all that. They didn't need to put all these crazy like erasing tools. Like I commend them for it though. All right, you know, I'm kind of need a little break here, so let's play a game. See, it's even coffee, you know, for coffee break for the folks who drink coffee. I'm not really a coffee guy, probably because I haven't had it properly. But yeah, you got this fly swatting mini game. It's pretty nifty. I remember playing this a decent amount whenever I boot up Mario Paint. It's just kind of a fun debrief, you know. If you have like a really big project on Mario Paint, yo, this is the perfect. Just kind of gets your mind off of it. Gets your mind reset or something. I don't know. This one has really funny sound effects. It's quite silly. I just realized I'm not on the fastest mouse speed. This might not be ideal, but oh well. That's what I mean. The funny sound effects. So the scream is so funny. Okay, yo, folks, look away if you have it. I'm actually gonna censor that, the epilepsy. Oh my God. Whoa! Got this guy. They got the whole music for this as well. The music's pretty catchy in this game. I won't lie. This game has some good tunes. The gnats. Those will look at that. Like there's these little tiny bugs and they'll kill you. There you go. That's the first boss. It's a really hard game, funnily enough. Once you do the first level, it's like, dude, like you're cooked. Like this is a there's Mario. But yeah, very hard boss. Not the first boss, the coming bosses. I mean, just seems pretty easy. Now, actually, no, it actually isn't, because look at all these flies. I mean, come on. Can't even hit them. They're going so fast. Look at that. That's just ridiculous, honestly. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's it. You get the gist. It's a fly swatting mini game. It's fun, it's cute, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna exit that. Yeah, I believe you can change the mouse speed right here. Yeah, I had it on the slowest one. That definitely didn't help, but you know, oh well. Actually, I'm gonna speed it up. Okay, that's a little too fast for painting, but yeah, let's check out some of the other stuff. There's a coloring book. This is where you can save and load painting drawings. I think you can only save like one drawing. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever actually saved any paintings or drawings whatever in this game, honestly. So I don't have any of them saved, unfortunately. The coloring pages, you got whatever the hell this is. Just got a bunch of animals. You got happy birthday. And it's just Super Mario World paintings. You know, you can make it look as hideous as you want. You can have like Yoshi Or like Mario. Let's do Mario here. You can have him like a purple hat. It's pretty interesting stuff. All right, so let's check out the animation. So we're gonna do we'll do 6. Path, what is this? Oh yeah, that's for later. That's for later. Hey, yo, go back. You can do a total, I think the highest here, yeah, the highest is 9 frames. We're doing 6 because I'm not that good. Okay, we'll do something kind of simple. We'll do just something kind of goofy looking. Start with like yeah, wow, we're already off to a bad start. Oh my god. Like I'm already not good at drawing in this game. So like animation, like that's gonna be tough. You know, at the end of the day though, this is just a demonstration. This isn't, you know, I'm not going for the most perfect looking things. If you know, I was just doing this on just for fun, I would be you know, if I actually put time into this, I could probably make something look half decent, but we're not doing that right now. So I don't even know what my end goal with this was, but this is something. Yeah, and you can actually have the animation on a background here. So I don't have a background, or do I? I hope my animation saved. Yep, it's saved. So it's kind of actually it's even worse to see, but you can make a path for it. So say you have like a path on maybe you're trying to make a proper animation, but you can even make maybe a little cartoon with this potentially, if you're really that dedicated. But yeah, it's just a path for your little animation, and it's pretty nifty. There we go, and then we'll see our animation. You can do different speeds. So I'm pretty sure they intended you back in the day to use like a VHS recorder to like record your animations, or even permanently save your pictures if you wanted to. But yeah, pretty cool. I'd love to see some of the stuff people made back in the day, because this is quite nifty. I don't think there was as good as this. This might be, you know, one of the greatest Mario Paint animations potentially. I'm just gonna shut the hell up and do the music now. So here's one thing in this game that I don't know how to do it. I know how to, but I don't know how to compose proper music. It's very limited in how you can make music in this. It is super limited. I guess maybe just because the Super Nintendo just cannot pull off, you know, as many layers as you know regular music, you know, would be able to. So let's just try and make something. So I don't even know what this is. Whatever. Cool. Clear. You got Game Boy. Got the cat. Dude, that high quality sample. That's the power of the Super Nintendo right there. Whew. Got pigs, man. You got ducks. That don't even sound like a duck. Whatever that is, you know, it's a plane. Doesn't sound like one. So the sound effects, you know, they don't really match up with the images, but that's just fine. I mean, you can still make music with this. It'll do your job or something. I don't know. All right, let's try and salvage this. I feel like we can make it sound a little better. Let's add Yeah, so not super killer at making music, but they do have some preset music here. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah, I remember this. I can't make music, man. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, so sorry for my lack of creativity here when it comes to Mario Paint, but yeah, that was Mario Paint for the Super Nintendo. I gotta say, this is one of the kind of coolest, potentially pretty, you know, cool part of Nintendo's history. Very neat software. It's technically, you know, really, is it really a game? Not really, but it's a cool thing that they released. I think it definitely, you know, helped kids back in the day, you know, be like, you know, like creative and stuff like that. It kind of gave them an outlet to do like that kind of stuff. I could like make like music and like it's just like on like your screen or speaker or whatever, and it's cool. And the animation as well, like it's not, you know, the easiest to do like an animation. I think for that reason, you know, it definitely is pretty legendary for that. I bet back in the day this was like super cool, and I thought it was cool even like in like the mid 2010s when I got my hands on this game. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like it and subscribe or something, or share it. I asked that in the other video. Do people actually share YouTube videos? I don't know, but most importantly, like and subscribe or something.